All right, team. CMD Boxing Reports. This is Ronell Higg reporting here. Yeah, and I'm back at it for the boxing fanatics. All right, so the question is, okay, Terence Bud Crawford. Why so many black people hate my mans? I mean, before, like years ago, I was hearing always help support the black fighter. But I guess that didn't, include Terence Bud Crawford. I guess only Deontay Wilder, Spence, Charlo, and let's see who else. And others. I mean, I really can't name them off the top of my head. Like I am in my 40s. You know what I'm saying? I don't have the names written down like I should. All right. And I could just go down the list. I guess Andre, Jacobs, name them all. However, I talk to boxing fans from all walks of life. Okay. It's just that when I get to, like the black fans, it's always giving praise to everyone else. But when we get on the conversation about Crawford, oh man, F him. He ain't nobody. F Crawford, slave master. Bingo. That's what it's about. Okay. So, I say to him, well, when you say slave master, what do you mean? And, oh man, he's working with the slave master. Bob Arum, this, that, and the third, man, the slave master. Well, first, I don't even think that Bob Arum is a slave master. I mean, he's old, but I don't think he's that damn old that he was here when our ancestors were slaves. Okay. And, if you look at it the right way, we love slave masters. Okay. I mean, all them dudes that you see that's on all those, greenbacks. I'm talking about the presidents that's on that money. Half of them own slaves. Okay. Definitely Washington. My goodness. And when you go to strip clubs, man, what do you go with? A whole bunch of slaves. Why? To get the flyest girl to come to you, right? You know what I mean? Give her all those ones. All right. Even Jefferson had slaves. I don't know about the boy in the $100 bill. He just said to be invented electricity. Maybe that's why Floyd Mayweather carries so much of them, because he's just so electrifying. But on the real, okay? Now, they say he should have, went with Al Heyman. Okay, study of, once again, slave master. All right, look, it's like this. If Al Heyman wanted Terence Bud Crawford, okay, he himself would have went to Terence Bud Crawford, just like he did with Danny Garcia. Okay, when Danny Garcia was on HBO, I forget who he was with. I think he was with Golden Boy or so, one of them. Deontay Wilder, he wasn't always with Al Heyman. Al Heyman sent his men out for these guys. He, sent them scouts out. They went to those guys. They went to Danny Garcia, Wilder, okay? They went to those dudes. That's how they got signed. Okay? It's not like, Terence Crawford could go knocking on Al Heyman's door and say, hey, man, I'm here to sign with you. Nah, that's not how it go. Okay? Even Kathy Duva, she was upset because Al Heyman took some of her fighters. Okay, her fighters didn't go. Who was it? Adonis Stevenson. He didn't go to Al Heyman. Al Heyman gave the man an offer. Asked the man. He asked Adonis Stevenson, "Are you happy with where you're at and everything?" I believe he was with Kathy Duva. But anyway, they talk. Are you sure that you're happy where you're at? And if Adonis Stevenson said no, well, man, you can always sign with me. Okay. See, Al Heyman, he could have gotten Terence Crawford if he wanted. He could have. Okay. Shoot, Golden Boy, he took Canelo Alvarez for someone or from someone. All right. So it's like this. These promoters know when these other fighters' contracts are up. Okay. And most of the time, these promoters, like anyone, Matchroom, any of them. Okay, like before those contracts are up, they'll get in contact with those fighters, say, hey man, were you satisfied with that promoter and everything? If not, if you're not going to sign again, look, I got some money right here. I can offer you this, offer you that. All right. Now, I understand Al Heyman's not a promoter. It's like a management company and everything's like that. But still, the question is, when he's seen the contract with Crawford simmering down before he re-signed it, Al Heyman didn't send his scouts out to speak with Terence Bud Crawford to see if he would sign. All right, so you can't put the blame all on my man's Crawford. All right, you can't. You know, it's two sides to every story. So, anyways, man, that's I take on this. This is CM. Listen at me, I'm so old, 47 years old, man. Guys, I just had my birthday and everything. But anyways, this is CMD Boxing Reports, and I'll catch you on the next one.